Does your website need more traffic? Well, visit overflowcafe.com today. They make websites popular, and over 41,000 people use their service to gain more customers. They are winning our business. What about you? Visit overflowcafe.com today.
Welcome to Rockafellas Barbershop. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will be blessed and be glad in Him. Today I want to introduce myself. My name is Rico Rodriguez at Rockafellas Barbershop here in San Antonio, Texas, 1733 Babcock Rd. My phone number is 210-782-5188. Come out and get your haircut here at Rockafellas Barbershop. You are listening to I Am Refocused podcast on iHeartradio.
You are listening to I Am Refocused Podcast Special Edition with your host, Shemaiah Reed. This podcast is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. Now, let's tune into today's podcast.
This is I Am Refocused Podcast, and we are still here in Austin, Texas, man, on iHeartradio. Man, how you doing, Dre?
Man, Dre Coop still in the chair. I ain't going nowhere,
I
man.
love it, man.
Man,
What you got, bro?
Man, listen, we got this bro here. He spit fire, and he couldn't even cool himself down. He had to sit in there for like 100 more minutes just till he can cool down. Look, I got Dontae. Yo, Dontae, what up?
What's mine?
JRock.
What's mine?
And they all part of that West Mob. Actually, it's West Side is what it is. Y'all don't. Yeah, y'all got West Siders, but y'all holler West Mob.
No, we holler Hog Mob. Hog Mob is hooked on God ministry over business.
Hooked on God ministry over business.
Yeah.
Bruh, I gotta ask you, because it's just on me. How many people walk up to you and just know that Christ is running through you?
Man, you know what? I get it all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, I get it all the time.
Because I walk up to you and be like, nah, that ain't
No, hey, let me tell you something though. If he's on the inside and you for real about this, your light gonna shine on the outside. Come on, real talking. I'm not trying to be fake or super Christian, but
hey man,
I don't have my Christianity questioned.
That's what I'm talking. Listen, bro, you look kind of like say, don't you step to me, I'm gonna give you something.
It's still that way. It's still that way.
Well, I was like, man, hey, no, don't grab him. Okay, yeah, y'all can grab him, but I'm gonna sit on the other side. Come on. I'm just messing with you, man. How was it, man? This your first time over at South by Southwest?
No, this is my second. I came out the year before. No, probably 2 years ago. Yeah.
So how would you compare this one with that one?
If I was to compare this one with that one, I think the setting and the atmosphere, the last one was kind of far away from South by Southwest.
Yeah.
This is a lot closer. Like there's people that have walked here from downtown. So I think the fact that where we're at and where we're located has really opened up doors for those that normally wouldn't participate in the Christian activity. That's true. But are Christian. Wow. A little bit of conviction can take place, and we can, I'm gonna walk down the street after the conviction. You know what I mean? So, I think vicinity has made a big difference for this one.
This is my first one, so I think the facility's great.
Yeah.
I come in here and I'm just like, wow, they going hard. I even wanted to get up there and do some of my stuff.
I think you should do it right now.
Next year. Look, how you gonna call me? I'm supposed to be calling you. Come on.
This is Hog Mob Radio.
I got rhymes to spit like a dozen or two. Every time I get them, and I'm just playing. Come on. Look, on the other side, man, I got JRock. JRock, what's happening, man?
What's mine?
Man, they call you, man, they say you big dude, bro.
They say that?
Yeah, they say he Big J though. They say that's Big J. That's what they say. You tried to say JRock. That's Big JRock.
Okay.
Now you his bodyguard, his friend?
No, that's my ace boom cone. No, that's Ismael. No, I'm Ismael. No, inside joke. We just been watching El Chapo, right? No, but Ismael was a very loyal dude to their organization, so that's that dude.
Man, say and Ismael in the Bible.
Come on.
man.
Preach that.
He had them back. He had the back like that. And I don't know, man. You know, y'all just come out here, y'all do a bunch of things, but what do you do when you're not on the mic and in the studio? What are you doing philanthropy?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This rap stuff for us is probably like 10% of what we do. If that, we don't spend a gang of time in the studio. Wow. The West is an acronym for Win, Equip, and Send to the Trenches. Every last dude you see with me are ex-gang bangers, drug dealers, pimps. Like, they really, really come from the gutter. Ain't none of these dudes, I don't think none of y'all grew up in the church. You know what I mean? Yeah, so what we do is, the West is an acronym for Win, Equip, and Send to the Trenches. We work with at-risk youth. We work with dudes that are returning back to civilization from incarceration. Wow. We have a program called the Davis Hart Foundation where we take the at-risk youth and we exchange grades for studio time. Yeah. Wow. We just got implemented into the San Diego Juvenile Hall system where we're building I ain't gonna name the dollar amount, but we're building a real big studio facility in there for the kids, and they'll be able to exchange good time for studio time.
Man, and I was getting ready to ask you where you're from, though you spit it out, because we're in 11 countries. And you're out of San Diego?
I'm out of San Diego, California.
Man, that's what that's side. You said you exchange grades for studio time. Is it just grades or is it?
No, it's just grades. Like, we need our youth today. They need education. Yeah. Right. My issue was a lack of leadership growing up. Grew up in a single parent home. But I think my environment led me to walk the walk of sin that I lived prior to Christ. Right. So now that you have legit elders, you can't look at me and say, I'm corny, I'm whack, I'm a L7. I really come from that. You know what I mean? So now there's God has been able to use who we were and who we are now to really grip the youth and build a firm relationship with them. You know what I mean? So
yeah, there was a transition in your life where you had to come from the street, and I mean, we can still see that you're still shedding. And in that transition, what was that like for you?
My testimony is I was facing 25 years. Wow. In my youth, I was at risk. I was a troubled youth. Right. I come from a family, a long line of pimps, hustlers, and dope dealers. Like, that's my family. That's what I didn't want to be nothing other than that growing up. However, a lot of people doing what we do poured into me, and as they poured into me, they began to minister to my spirit. However, those seeds that were being poured weren't activated until I was facing that time. Wow. And in a jail cell facing 25 years, I had a long conversation with God. And I asked God, look, I'm willing to suffer the consequences behind my actions, but if there is anything else that you have for my life, I will answer the call. This 18 years later.
Wow, man. Listen, hit him with the question, man. Hit him with the question.
So this is the same question I've been asking every single artist who's been on this platform. Say someone who's on the fence and they have not decided they want to follow Jesus Christ. What will you say to that person right now who's listening on iHeartradio trying to make that choice?
I say he stands at the door knocking. He stands at the door knocking. He's not a God of condemning you. He's not a God to hold you to the laws of Mount Sinai. He took your place on the cross, and he loves you. And I mean, love is patient, love is kind, and that's Christ to you. I mean, unless he woos you, nothing's gonna take place anyway. You're gonna remain dormant. I just would say, if I could say anything, Christ died for you, and he loves you. And he loves you unconditionally.
Man, JRock, what would you say? We ain't forgot about you or whatever.
No, I'm just here on support. But,
okay.
I would definitely just let them know, depend on their situation first.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are in the struggle or are going through something are dependent on that particular thing, whether it's drugs, whether it's an abusive relationship, whatever the case may be, and they're afraid to try new things.
Yeah.
Why not try Jesus?
Man, we got these brothers out here. They doing it live. Listen, before you go, I'm gonna let you know, man. When you up there and you grab that mic, if I can't hear your words, I swear you gangsta rapping. I'm just saying. Well, ain't nobody gonna get down into being like this and do it. Nah, man, you high.
Nah, for real though, it is that. I don't write for the church.
Right.
I write for those that their hearts may be convicted.
Look at God.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Christian rapper that rap for the streets.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Man, listen up. We just got a taste of West Side.
Yes, sir.
Man, and it is live. You done lit the fire up here on the podcast. Excuse me. So, thank y'all for coming out.
No, thank y'all for having me.
We got Dontae, Big JRock, and we got the West Side crew. Let me hear y'all back there. Okay, yeah, we got a few of us. Listen.